how to be adored by your specific person or in a new relationship. That is what I'm going to talk to you about today. I do apologize for my voice, but I want to get these videos out for you so you have videos for me this week. For those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Natalie and this is As the Pennies Drop. Now, As the Pennies Drop is all about creating a life you love, deserve, and desire. I am a conscious manifestation coach and a neurotransformation therapy practitioner, and I provide a variety of one-on-one solutions to guide you into having that life that you deserve, to releasing these limiting beliefs, these disempowering beliefs that you're holding on to create new empowering beliefs, for you to have the life you've always wanted, to be the person you've always wanted, and fundamentally to get those conscious manifestations that you've been desiring. So if you would like to find out more about any of my coaching solutions, then please click on the link below. If you have any questions about block bookings or the 6-week breakthrough program, then please just email me direct at natalie@asthepenniesdrop.com. Excuse me. Okay, so back to the video. How do you get to be the one that is adored by your specific person? Or if you're looking to get your ex back, they come back absolutely adoring you. Or if you're looking for a new relationship, or even if it's, you want your boss to respect you, your work colleagues to see you as somebody that should be respected, or friends or family. Because what I'm going to share with you today is going to transform your life. And all it takes is you being persistent and having enough leverage to want to put in the work. So let's start the video. I've just made a few notes I'm going to share with you. Okay, so excuse me. So to start with, what you think about yourself, what you think you are, is what gets basically reflected out of you. Gets pushed out of you and reflected back to you in the form of experiences. This is the everyone is you pushed out. Everything starts with you. From in here. It is what you think about you, the inner thoughts, those stories, those beliefs, those behaviors that you tell yourself on a day-to-day basis, or that you've hardened into fact so much that it's just a natural process for you to be the version of the person that you are constantly telling yourself that you are. When you do that, because everything comes from here, that then becomes the dominant thought that gets pushed out to your outer world. So your reality is a reflection of this. So if you have negative thoughts about yourself, so, I used to be the one that thought, well, I'll always get cheated on. I wasn't good enough. I wasn't pretty enough. I wasn't slim enough. I wasn't intelligent enough. I wasn't nice enough. I wasn't lovable. It was the stories I was telling about myself. Why would people don't stay? Clearly it's because I'm not a lovable person, or I'm not enough, or I'm not good enough, or I'm being passed on in these promotions because I'm not wanted. I had all these stories. So if you have stories that maybe you're not pretty enough, you're not beautiful enough to be adored or loved, or you're not thin enough, or you're not fat enough, or you're not tall enough, or short enough, or rich enough, or poor enough, or good enough, or valued enough, or intelligent enough, or creative enough, or you're not as fun as you think you should be, or adventurous as you think you should be. Whatever these negative stories are that you are holding on to, that you are telling about yourself, it's all coming from in here, because this is where it all starts. It's pushed out, because that's your dominant thought. And that's the experiences you are going to reflect back into your reality with the way people treat you, events happening or going wrong, people letting you down, people cursing you, people, betraying you, people treating you badly, taking you for granted. It's your reflection of how you feel about you. So you feel this, you get this. And it becomes a vicious cycle, like as a record on repeat. Like, okay, I might have a lot of younger people on this channel that don't know much about record players, maybe because they're, it's all digital now. But, that it's like that needle is stuck and it's just going around playing the same song over and over and over again. And the more you play, think about it this way, the more you play that song on the radio, on the record player that's repeating itself, the more you're going to learn the words to the song. The more that song's going to harden into fact in your mind of being something that you know inside out. And it's the same when it comes to our thoughts. The more we say these things about ourselves, the more we get the experiences reflected back at us based on what we think about ourselves. The more we then think about that that's true, the more we harden it into fact, the more we get these experiences that are coming back. The more we believe it to be true, the more we get the experiences reflecting back at us. And you can see that vicious cycle is that horrendous loop that we get trapped in. Well, it must be true because I keep seeing it. It must be true because they keep doing this. It must be true because this is how people treat me in loving relationships. It must be true because I'm constantly getting missed out on promotions. It must be true because. And can you see that? It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So, how do we, I've made a few statements here that I just wanted to share with you as well. So, if, and it is true, that everything starts from in here, from our inner world, which when hardened into fact, from a repeated pattern of thought, behavior, or feeling that then gets reflected back at us, how do we then change that so we get what we actually want reflected back at us? Well, it starts with here, it starts within here, the inner world. What we want to do is change the story. So to become this adored, devoted, worshipped, treasured, cherished, prioritized, chosen person, treated with respect and value, seen and heard, wanted, needed, supported, taken care of, loved, lovable, fun, adventurous, intelligent. How do we become this unique, unforgettable, memorable human being? So then we can get that reflected back at us. So we can get men adoring us, or women adoring us, or our boss praising us, or work colleagues respecting us, or friends only speaking to us kindly, or family members treating us as we deserve. We change the story. We change the story of how we perceive ourselves. Now, those of you who have watched my videos loads, you will know that I did that. I took a long time to change my story because I didn't really understand or grasp the concept or the power of affirmations or intentions. I didn't get it then. I started with a few affirmations and I remember thinking, me, financially abundant, what a load of bullshit. Me, lovable, I know, but that kind of grew, which is why when you see my videos, I can literally just rampage affirmations. I can they'll just roll off the top of my tongue. So we want to change the story to become the person that is adored. We want to have these affirmations. We want to just start with them, going over and over them in our mind, just going over and over them in our mind. I am needed. I am wanted. I am special. I am so unique. I am unforgettable. I am memorable. I am magnificent. I am adored. I am adorable. I am lovable. I am a goddess. I am a god. I am valued. I am respected. I am so intelligent. I'm extremely successful. I am stunning. I am sexy. I am complimented. I am worthy beyond belief. I am prioritized. I am always the one that gets chosen. I am special. I am cherished. I am irresistible. I am adorable. Everybody has my back. I am prioritized. I'm a priority. People love spending time with me. I am love and I am loved. I am spoiled, to name just a few. When we start to do this, like I just kind of explained about me, I was just like, what a crock of shit. I did. I was like, I don't even get what I'm doing this for. It didn't make any sense to me. I wasn't explained it very well, to be perfectly honest, in coaching I used to have years ago. It was just like, just do this. So basically, and I've said this in my other videos, by lightly starting to just say the words, you might not feel it straight away, and that's okay, it doesn't matter. But just even impressing the words in the mind, it's going to start to do something. And the more you impress these positive, empowering affirmations in your mind, over time, if persisted in, over time, it will start to feel natural, that you won't have to write it down. You won't have to keep looking at a piece of paper. They will, like with me, just roll off the tip of your tongue. And you can say them silently in your mind. You can say them out loud. You can say them in front of the mirror. You can say them in the car driving if you feel safe to do so. You can say them just sat at your desk at work when you've got a spare few minutes. Wherever, shower, bath, toilet, brushing your teeth, wherever you get the chance to do it. The more you persist in telling that story, becoming this magnificent, gorgeous, sexy, stunning, adorable, confident, radiating with confidence, the more you're going to start shining this new, beautiful, bright version of you out to the world. And the more you do that, the more natural it will feel, the more you'll be walking around owning it. I'm doing a little owning it kind of move. You'll be owning it. You'll be like, yeah, I got this. I'm incredible. I am amazing. I freaking love myself. I'm awesome. I'm confident. And the more you do this, the more people start reflecting that back at you. Maybe you're somebody that doesn't get asked out on dates. You'll suddenly have this aura about you where men or women will start to come towards you, will start to want to get to know you. Your boss will start speaking to you in a different way. They'll be praising you more. You'll be put up for these promotions. You'll get the pay rise because you know your worth. You're showing the world that you value you. So all these things, people will literally start to adore you. And the more you do this, now, the work for me never stops. And I always say to my clients, it's like, okay, my assumption, let's forget about law of assumption for a second. But if you wanted to lose, you were 20 stone in weight and you wanted to lose 50% of that, you wouldn't lose that weight in one day just by eating healthily for one day. It would be a consistent process. And then when you get to that weight, you would consistently still need to eat healthily. My assumption. Don't criticize me for that. So it's the same with the mind. If we want to consistently have a healthy mindset, a healthy story about ourselves, we want to just keep telling ourselves that. And the thing is, the more you do this, the less you have to do it because the more it's actually instilled. But, it will be just a casual thing in the end where you're just looking in the mirror and going, wow, pretty cool. I really love me. I think I'm amazing. You know, I'm confident, I'm intelligent, I'm sexy, I'm stunning, I'm cherished, I'm adored. You know, it will just naturally start to feel so real that you actually don't need to do as much of the work because it's embedded. But when you are actually thinking, these words will just naturally just pop into your mind. It's like, and you're like, oh yeah, that is me. That's what happens with me. I don't necessarily force to do the affirmations. I do them every day, but they just kind of I get a few minutes, I'm like, oh, and I get some thoughts pop in, and it's always lovely things about myself. So this is how, if persisted in, you will have men adoring you, women adoring you, your boss praising you, work colleagues respecting you, family members treating you well, valuing you, seeing you. You can literally get people worshipping you by just showing up, worshipping yourself. So this video is kind of based around a lot of my client sessions that I've been having where people aren't being respected with their specific person. They're not being shown kindness. And when we've kind of obviously dwindled it down, it's always self-concept. And it's the lack of belief that we have in ourselves. So I really hope that's helped. This is how you get to be adored. And this is what you deserve. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to comment below. And as always, like, share, and subscribe. Just over 2,500 now. And excuse me, we've got 2 months just under till Christmas. So let's see if we can get to 4,000. Exciting. Thanks, everybody. I need to go and rest my voice now. Take care, and I'll be back soon.